All right, how we doing? Brian Howard here, BK's Credit Group and bkscreditgroup.com. Now, before I get started in this video, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you're on social media and you're on Facebook and you're interested in being a part of a group of people that are just interested in gaining more knowledge and expertise about business credit, then send a request to join our private Facebook group. Make sure you answer the questions that are required to join the group. Otherwise, I'm just going to deny you, because I do want to know a little bit about who's trying to join the group. Also, if you haven't picked up the business credit building blueprint, you can get that on my website at www.bkscreditgroup.com. Just simply go to the website, enter your name and email address, and you can pick up the blueprint. You can download the blueprint right there to your computer. It is supported by smartphone browsers, but you have to have a real up-to-date browser and up-to-date smartphone in order to be able to download the blueprint to your phone. So don't go trying to download the business credit blueprint with the flip phone. All right, just putting that out there. All right, so what I want to talk about in this video is I want to talk about something that's really that's gonna help you. This this is some new information that just came about literally about 2 weeks ago. Experian Business. And when I talk about Experian Business, I'm not talking about the personal side of Experian. I'm talking about Experian Business that does business credit reporting. Announced a couple of weeks ago that they're in a partnership, in an agreement to become a vendor for the Small Business Financial Exchange. Now, I did a video, I don't even know how long ago, on the Small Business Financial Exchange, when I was talking about how to use microloans from your bank to build your business credit. So you can go back and you can go back and look for that video. I won't get too much into that. That was another video. You can check that out if you desire. But basically, how this is going to help you is the Small Business Financial Exchange is going to, now start reporting business credit and lending data to Experian Business. So if you're working with a bank that's a part of the Small Business Financial Exchange, and you get any type of business credit or business credit funding product, no matter how big or how small, whether it's a loan, a secured business card, even your business checking account, that information to a certain degree is now going to be able to be reported to Experian's business report. So what does that mean for you? That means now you have more opportunities to build your business credit report through Experian because of their partnership with the Small Business Financial Exchange. So a lot of credit card issuers, business credit card issuers that used to not report to anyone will now be reporting to Business Experian. A lot of small business loans, a lot of small business lines of credit that didn't report to Experian before will now be able to report to Experian, or will report to Experian, because of this relationship. So let me just give you some numbers. I got some numbers here in front of me. So excuse me if I look away from the camera. But right now, the 10 largest business credit card issues are part of the Small Business Financial Exchange. So what that means is just about everyone that you get a business credit card for is now going to, that they are a member of the Small Business Financial Exchange. So they're going to report to Experian, whereas before that wasn't the case. Just because you got a credit card, that doesn't necessarily mean that it reported to the business reporting agencies. They usually would just report to maybe the personal credit reporting agencies, and some not even report at all. Also, 80% of the top commercial lenders in the country are part of the Small Business Financial Exchange. And 32 million small businesses and micro businesses are a part of the Small Business Financial Exchange database. So that means as we move forward and you're looking to get business credit cards and you're looking to get small business loans, if you're getting it from a bank that's part of the Small Business Financial Exchange, that information is now going to be reported to Experian Business. And, there are a lot of ideas that I have of how we can, how I can leverage this. I'm not going to go into it in this video. I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to reserve that for my clients, my one-on-one coaching clients, or those that are enrolled in my program. But I can see a lot of ways where we can actually leverage this very quick, because I did some research and I found out, American Express, PNC Bank, right? Who else did I write down? SunTrust Bank. These are just some of the banks and lenders that are part of the Small Business Financial Exchange. So how can we leverage that, right? How can we go into our bank, even if we don't have a strong business credit report? How can we go into our bank and leverage some type of financial tool or vehicle for our business, and then have that show up on our Small Business Experian report? Well, I can think of a few ways right off the top of my head, but again, I won't go into that in detail in this video. That's kind of like next level stuff. Not complicated, but next level, just not something that I can go over in this video and that I'm just willing to share, in this video. Because I'm very passionate about building business credit. I'm very passionate about helping business owners. So, if I'm going to work with you, or if I'm going to show you some of these tips, I just need to be sure that, you're doing things the right way, and that you're not jeopardizing, your business or your integrity or anything like that. So, all right. So again, this video was kind of more of a informational video about what's going on in the world of business credit. Some of you may not have found it very exciting or not, but the key element that you need to keep in mind, the key thing that you want to remember as you're watching this video, as I'm finishing up this video, is that there are now a whole lot more ways to build your Experian Business Credit Report, other than just looking for a vendor that reports to Experian. That's the key. You can now build your Experian Business Report a lot faster, and you don't necessarily have to look for a vendor that reports to Experian. Okay? All right. This is Brian Howard signing out, BK's Credit Group. Thank you.